Yeah, let's go to Solstheim. Only 30 gold. Let's go. Port Frostpath. The trees are different.
All I ask for is a pair of boots. How hard could it be?
Welcome to Solstheim. Jewel of absolutely nowhere. It's a miserable place, even for the warm lads. If you want to leave, I'd be happy to take you back to Vardenfell. If you feel you must stay, speak with Captain Alex Carius in his chamber at Fort Frostmoth. Captain Carius is the commander here, and a bad man, but he is a fool for remaining in this place. So cold, so cold. If you are here about the colony, Carnius Medius is the man you will speak to. Fight him at the Imperial Cult Shrine. The in-character reason we are here is the airship. Some kind of hidden treasure room. Might as well find out what else is going on. Fishy. Or a seal. Porker. God. Naturally, the first thing you want to do when you enter a new place is to jump into the water and kill things. Okay, let's talk to the fort commander. We do want to get a good idea what this place is all about. It just makes sense. Just ask around what's going on. Get a lay of the land, so to speak. We don't go bumbling into anything. Be a guard or a... What do you want? Go see Captain Carius. Talk to Captain Carius if you are looking for something to do. Head through the general quarters and all the way up the south staircase. The third floor are his chambers. I don't really care. I'm not looking for things to do. I'm looking for to explain what the fudge is going on. Yes. Almalexi. The Dunmer goddess? Can't say I know much about her. There's some talk sometimes, but it takes a while for news to travel here. Latest rumors. Watch yourselves at Thirsk. Nothing but a bunch of drunken barbarians, I tell you. It's native Norse. Okay. Sometimes it's worth killing a berserker just to get his weapon. Some of them favor special silver blades that are enchanted to do extra damage to their opponents. I heard this guy talking. He said there's some kind of thieves' stash hidden in one of the ice caves, but it's guarded by a few Graal. Graal, I've heard tales of them, but I've never seen them. Don't hope to, for that matter. What the fuck is a Graal? There's not much here at Fort Frostmoth. We've got a smith in the armory and a shrine at the Imperial Cult Shrine, but that's about it. If you're looking for more than that, head over to Raven Rock to see if they've got some help you. Okay, we'll head to Raven Rock.
Let's hear it.
The Imperial Fortress business. Has nothing to do with us. What are you doing here in Mr. Nord? So, you travel the wilds of Solstheim just as I do. Here's a word of advice from one wanderer to another. Keep your eyes open and your wits about you. There's more than bears and wolves roaming about this island. If you find yourself face to face with the berserkers or Fry's hags, sheath your blade and get to running. If you need shelter, my kinsfolk at Thirsk will gladly take you in. Berserkers. They're called bear sharks in the North tongue because of their insistence on going bare-chested even in the most severe blizzard. They're crazy as they come, friend, and care only for savagery and murder. It's said that they are so attached to death they take their homes in some of Solstheim's burial barrows. I've also heard rumors of some kind of berserker mother, but no one has ever seen her or lived to tell about it. The Fry's hags are mages dedicated to the teaching of Kine, the widow of the god Shor. Each is a powerful sorceress skilled in the use of frost-based magicka. Their visage lasses and view most people as a threat to their beliefs. They've been seen out in the wild and in a couple of the ice caves. Bears. Lots of them around this island. Some of them are pretty nasty, even diseased. Doesn't pay to mess with them, though their pelts can be valuable, I hear. It's a growl. Never seen them. Don't worry about reavers around here. Our northern patrols run into them now and then. They stay away from defended settlements and ports like this one. Reavers don't like to beach their ships, afraid of getting them stolen or burned, so they stay out to sea after dropping off their raiding parties. At night, when the snow starts falling, it's hard to see more than a few feet in front of you. Either use a good light source or get indoors until morning. Okay.
Be careful out here in the wild, friend. There's more roaming about than just wolves and bears.
There's a bear. That is Raven Rock. It's naturally some kind of a coastal settlement, isn't it? Hollybush. Frosh eel, that's probably a... There's a frost-based magicka users here, so we might as well take ingredients that help mitigate the damage. Night guy. They weigh quite a bit. They don't have value. I'll take them. But we need to find some other ingredient that goes with them. I'm not using up data hearts. I know there's another ingredient that does that, but I'm not sure if this island has that other ingredient. So we would need to find a local source. That's where we started. Look at all the horkers underwater. They're basically seals. Or some kind of a sea lion. I think that's enough wolf pelts. We can gather them up more if we find the night vision ingredient. It's friggin', isn't it? Going to do a temporary spell change here. Frost spells are probably very inefficient, so we'll go with the fire lands. Okay. It's a bit troublesome. Where do you... Why are you going down? Yeah, they're immune to frost magic, or very resistant. So what's the deal with Spriggans? What the hell are you supposed to kill them then? Ripened belladonna berries. Restore Magica. Ooh, yeah, we'll take all of these. But why did we have to kill it so many times? I don't know. Anyway, it seems like frost spells are pretty much useless. Fire wasn't all that effective either, though. We do have other things like the damage. Chance of success is 0% though, so that's a minor negative as well. It's because we don't have magic. Well, what's the actual damage? 61% with low fatigue, so it's not terrible. Hopefully I'll put it there. If we can give it a try at some point. Another Spriggan or what? No, definitely not a Spriggan. The animation on those bears looks very familiar.
Now this is fighting.
Who the hell are you? Plague bear. Ah, they have the night eye. Fry's hat. It looked like a hat. Basically, it's just a Nord. Grandmaster Luck. Winter Wound Dagger. Frost damage And disintegrate armor. That's gonna be fun. It's quite valuable. Really, Drogue cuirass. So that's quite valuable. Might as well take it. Have some kind of a shirt. That common shirt here has. It's quite warm. Unripened belladonna. So where exactly is Raven Rock here? Bears. More bears. Maybe I should have talked to the one providing ship travel. Maybe he would have other travel options besides the return to Morrowind option. Not a spin. I don't want to fight with her. There's very little reward and a lot of fighting, so let this begin be. Maybe we can get more information about them from someone, so we could get an idea why they don't go down so fast. I'm sure there's an excellent reason for that, and I'd just like to know it. We'll just walk over here. I'm surprised I couldn't ask about Raven Rock immediately. You probably could if you would have talked to the Gotham commander. Game was pointing quite heavily in that direction, but the thing is, I have no real reason to talk to him. I'm here for a mission. Talking to the local police or police force is not one of them. I want to avoid them, any dealings with them. Safer to just walk on water. So it's an island. It would be insanity to not have your community have a water access. Fishing probably provides a significant portion, and then these seals probably provides a significant portion of your food. Easy travel options. Trade. It just makes no sense. It has to be some kind of village at the edge of the island. I just have to say, Skyrim does porkers there. Okay, Spriggans. Ooh, there's something. There's proper caves. Solstheim is in fear place. sneaking around mainly to get my fatigue up a bit. Sailor the Mumbling's dwelling. Nice cave. He's hostile. This looks like crazy, maybe.
They've taken my Oddfrid. My sweet dear Oddfrid.
I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for visitors right now. Just look at this adventure. Do you see what that foul Drog has done? He has ruined my dwelling and stolen away my only friend. Imagine an angry Nord. Now imagine a dead angry Nord with a taste for human flesh. Get the picture? My entire family was lost at sea a few months ago. Now I'm all alone. My only companion is Otfrid Whiteley. She talks to me, she tells me things, tells me the future. I rescued her from Cobjorn Barrow many months ago, but she's been kidnapped by a Draid. Draugr? Okay, they're Draugrs. She's kidnapped by a Draugr who lives in Cobjorn. Adventurer, will you go to the barrow and rescue Outfit Whiteley? If you do, then Outfit will help me reveal your future. Why not? We might as well loot the place if there's nothing else interesting there. Excellent! Of course I knew you were going to help me. I am a seer after all. Now, Colbjorn Barrow lies to the southeast of here, near the coast. I need you to enter the barrow, find Otfrid, and return her to me. Do be careful, adventurer. The Drogers are fast, vicious, and entirely without remorse. Go now. I will eagerly wait for your return. Yeah, I can't actually talk to him. And you didn't give me a... What time of day is it? 4 spares. Living in perfect harmony. Sort of. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not coming here, so I'll be leaving. Nords? Hostile Nords or what?
Run while you still can, child. Fool. You should have picked an easier opponent.
You are pretty easy enough.
Hey! Hard.
Short bow, steel arrow. Reaver. Okay, Reavers are basically just normal Nord raiders. So pretty worthless. Still, where the hell is Raven Rock? Probably right there, and so I'm going to be ending up going through the entire goddamn island before I'll encounter anything worthwhile. There were other villages and things like that here too. So, 4 more watch. So, that is rock, or is there an actual watch here? There's someone here. Doesn't appear to be hostile. Thormore Greyway.
Behold the sea, friend. Never will you meet a maiden so beautiful or unforgiving.
Hello, stranger. I don't see many sightseers out here. The cold and horkers drive most people away. Me, I just come here to watch the sea. I used to be a ship captain, you know, but that was before that night at sea. Horkers, strange creatures. Did you know they can walk on land and swim in the water? That's almost like they're humans or something. Ersk is a mead hall. It's just east of Lake Fjord. It's toward the northeast of the island and is covered by ice year-round. Why can't I even ask about Raven Rock? Northeast coast. Kroger. Nothing new. Growl. Awful creatures. As if the other things here weren't bad enough. They say brigands died 3 deaths. Best to avoid them if I were you. Well, that explains it. Just because is apparently the reason. If you're ever out walking, admiring the trees, and trees start chasing you, well, those are probably brigands. They say there's pirate treasure buried somewhere on the island. Been here for 100 years. Nobody's ever found it. Services. Armor and weapons mainly in Solstheim, but little else. Ah, Raven Rock is a new colony, so Fourth Frostmoth and the Thirst is probably the only established settlements. That night at sea. A few months ago, I was ferrying some settlers from Skyrim to Solstheim. I was tired. So tired. I fell asleep at the rudder. The ship drifted into a gale, and by the time I awoke, it was too late. I couldn't regain control, and the ship capsized. There were only 2 survivors, me and an old man whose entire family was lost in the wreck. I told the man of my terrible failure, and he used his power as a seer and wizard to punish me. You see, Thule, I've been cursed with eternal wakefulness. As punishment for my incompetence, the seer laid a powerful curse upon me. I am exhausted, but can't sleep no matter what I try. Potions, magicka, nothing works. The truth is, I haven't slept at all in 6 months. So, If you happen to run into the seer, maybe you could convince him to lift the curse. His name is Galer the Mumbling. He lives by himself in the dwelling here on Solstheim. Do this for me, and I will share with you the most valuable secret I learned when I was a ship captain. Okay, this sounds like a horseshit reward. Sounds like he's going to give me some verbal advice. It's not exactly interesting. Okay. Guess we'll head northeast then. I should have talked to the commander. I really should have. We'll see. I forgot I was sort of how gamey some games can be at times. So comments, either you do things their way or you're going to have to suffer quite a bit. I like my jumping speed at this moment. A chance to start to escape things. I'd like to think that I'm actually skipping instead of jumping like an idiot. Skipping along Solstheim. It's actually a very good way to move in rough terrain. Hello there!
You will
Holy
die where you
shit.
stand!
What the fuck is happening? I'm just sliding, unable to do anything. Okay.
How does it feel to know death is near?
Is it near?
You call this fighting?
No, I don't call this fighting because I can't do anything. They're hitting me with bare fists and I have 0 fatigue, that's what's causing it. So we need to restore fatigue potion, like, you know. Okay, bear first. Out of my way, women. Trying to get to the bear. We got ambushed by a half-naked woman. That's embarrassing. Very cool. Berserker, yeah. I get the hat. Bear helmet. Bear boots. You can keep the boots. Yeah, that looks absolutely ridiculous. The bear hat or nothing. Is that someone riding a boar? Yeah, yes it is. No? Yes? No. It's possible it is. So that looks wrong. Oh, they have some kind of reflection attack. Yeah, I'm killing myself now. So, we know not to use magical attacks on them. Who are you? Weakling Raider. Well, they are riding a boar. Some kind of shield and a lance. Weakling lance. Short blade one-handed. It's a fairly good weapon. Not something I'd like to use, but definitely Not a bad one. Hmm. Finally, we can get rid of Dark Brotherhood Helm. Use some real armor there. Holy shit, this is awesome. Are you Sigvard the Strong? You look pretty far from home, stranger. What do you want? Hmm. He has nothing new to say to me. He's the flake.
You risk your neck coming here.
So do we all. I think that's the lake, so we'll altar of the throne. Jesus Christ. Hard of that to say. No more berserkers, I guess. Yeah, I'm just heading east. Want to find some kind of a settlement.
How does it feel to know death is near?
I don't know, you tell me. Whoever you are, wherever you are. It's a Reekling. Apparently it was nothing.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
What's this pool glowing? For reasons, apparently. I'm guessing this is the lake. Yeah, Lake Fjalling, so what we need is to go east of it. We should find a mead hall. Oh, this must be it. Ah, finally some civilization. Hail, traveler! I'll tell you about my wares, but by now you're probably well aware of my craftsmanship. My weapons are unmatched, and I make a lot of the fine bear and wolf armor that many of Solstheim's Nords are so fond of. I must admit though, I'm growing wary of patching together the same old wolf and bear pelts. In truth, I long to test my abilities and make some custom fur armor, using the pelts of Solstheim's more exotic animals. Okay, I'm done with that. Is there actual wolf armor? Yeah, I'd rather take the wolf helmet. Bear is medium armor and it looks ridiculous. It's just silly. Wolf armor is where it's at. Nordic silver mace. Very powerful. Wolf pauldron. I think I'll sell for the helmet. Custom fur armor. Roaming the wilds of Solstheim are seldom seen elusive species of wolf and bear. They are called snow wolves and snow bears because of their white fur. It is said that the pelts of these animals have innate magical qualities that help guard against Solstheim's brutal frost and snow. Just think of the armor I could create with such materials. If you were to provide me with the pelts and enough gold, I would gladly make you a set of custom snow wolf armor. It's simple. You bring me the snow wolf pelts and gold, and I'll make a piece of custom light snow wolf armor. I even have a special method of treating the fur that will enhance the natural protective properties against frost. Whatever you order will be ready in 24 hours. Take this scroll. It lists my prices and requirement for each piece of armor. If you're interested and you have enough pelts and gold, talk to me again. I'll fire up my forge and you will have your new armor. Okay. You need to heat up and hammer the fur, otherwise it just won't work in an armor.
Come, friend. I make the best armor on all
I'd
of
like to know
Solstheim.
how he's going to cure the leather in a day too. That's not important. What the fudge is this? What the fudge is this? Ugh. Oh, that was disgusting. Okay. If it doesn't have the animal ears, it's worthless. And naturally, these are in whatever order. Okay, you gave me a piece of paper. Now where the fuck is it? I guess we'll go for a snow bear helm and a snow wolf helm. 2 pelts, 200 gold. With the back to bear helmet. Someone must have been out of their goddamn minds to make a wolf helm without the actual wolf head being visible there. Hollow trees. Oh. Bloodstained? No. Treachery, constant effect, fortified security. Ring of Raven Eye, constant effect. Night Eye on self, holy shit, that's gonna be useful. Deceit, constant effect, fortified security. Ebony Arrow of Slaying. Damage health, 5000 points. Too bad I don't have any skill in actually using these. Shadow Sting. Long Blade. Pretty nice. Chameleon, 200 to 100% for 20 seconds. I think that's basic invisibility. That's quite a find from our tree stand. The note was very different to me. Yes, here is the equipment I told you about. Remember, the weak deserve no mercy. Oh, thanks for the loot.
Oh, welcome to Thirsk, friend. You should speak to Skolder Wolfrunner. He's the chieftain of this hall and wishes to meet all new arrivals.
All figure the fair. Welcome to Thirst, Breton. The mead is a special blend imported all the way from the Skyrim. Drink up. Mead is fermented honey wine. It is a strong drink brewed by strong Nords. The mead here in Thirst is shipped all the way from Skyrim. Once repeating the same crap. Ooh, snow bears and snow wolves. They're big and deadly. Their claws and teeth can freeze the flesh of an enemy. And snow wolves. Fell creatures, it is said they descend from Onjage, the great wolf that killed Hrothmund the Red. Hrothmund was one of the builders of this mead hall and is revered as a hero. You have the ugly wolf. It looks terrible. The magic stat. It looks like it's a horn there. Terrible design.
Oh, not again.
What head is that? Gris the Yellow.
Oh, sure. But it's dry.
Hail, good fool. Skjolder Wolfrunner is my name. I'm the chieftain of Thirsk, and welcome you to our home. You'll not find a better mead hall anywhere, not even in Skyrim. For 100 years, Thirsk has withstood all manner of attacks, from the snow and hail to those infernal weaklings. But the mead hall still stands, and its hospitality is unmatched. Please stay and relax, enjoy our fine drink and seek shelter from the cold. Here, my friend, taste the nectar of shore. Berserkers aren't welcome here. They like meat well enough, it's true, but the Berserkers have no respect for the rules of Thirst or the word of its chieftain. They run around half naked and mad from the cold, and will kill anyone who crosses their path. Stay clear of them if you value your life. Anything actually useful? No. Weaklings, they're vicious little things. If you see one, you're in for a fight. If you see one riding a tusked bristleback, you're in for a real fight. Sometimes Tormor likes to watch the sea from a great rock in the western shore of the island. He spent so much time there, we've started calling it Tormor's Watch. So, anything useful on any of you? Oh, one of you,
Cold enough for you?
Svenja Snowsol. We welcome guests here at Thirsk, so long as they behave themselves, respect my home and my clan, and we'll get along just fine. One word of advice though, stay clear of Eric the Unworthy. He's more trouble than he's worth. Eric is a disgusting brute of a Nord. I met Frostboars more charming than that oaf. He may be my clan brother, but there are days I wish someone would just come in here and teach that oaf some manners. Get what I'm saying, adventurer? Okay, let's look at our bloodstained node again. Probably intended for EA. Yes, here's the equipment I told you.
Watch yourself near Eric, friend. He's a swine of a man.
So Eric is
It's too
probably
bad
the
he's
writer
not
of that. Who's S?
I took care of it. Didn't I?
What do you want, Twig? Yeah, nothing... Nothing... No, no. So, very little interesting. Oh, we should have a... Yeah, Ring of Equity. Maybe we can replace that with the Constant Effect Night Eye. It's already morning. Yeah. Man, I'm stuck in a goddamn door. Fine intervention. I'm going back to Fort Frostmoth and talk to the commander there because it doesn't seem that anything's really going on here. So I suspect nothing really. It's simply better to get things started if I talk to the commander. That's the nature of the game, because there's no real dialogue. It's just a dialogue subject tree, I guess. Not even a tree list. So if you don't unlock certain things, you're never going to be able to ask them about from other people.
Let's hear it. Any time now? Yes?
Yes. Okay. So we're going up, 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 up.
Just another of life's little disappointments.
Yes. What can I do for you? I'm Captain Falk's Carius, commander of Fort Frostmoth. We're an Imperial fort, obviously. My soldiers have an ability to be among the best in all of the Empire. This island of Solstheim is not the easiest assignment though, and sometimes it makes the men edgy. As I said, this is a difficult post. These soldiers are separated from their families and forced to live in harsh conditions. To be fair, most of these men were sent to this island as punishment for a past offense. They are not the best of soldiers, yet. Still, until recently, they had performed their duties adequately. Lately, I have noticed some disturbing trends. To be sure, the men have been restless, complaining more than usual. They have been lackadaisical in the performance of their duties. I sense a great unease among them, and morale has been low. Very low. This is not normal. My instinct tells me that there is one among my troops who is fanning the fires of this discontent, and I wish to know who it is. They will never let me know who the culprit is. As their commanding officer, I must regretfully keep some distance between these fine soldiers and myself. They may be willing to speak with you, though. See if you can gain their trust. If you learn anything, report to me. Um, don't you know anything useful? I have zero interest in your morale problems, I'm sorry. I don't want to join your crappy legion, no. Yeah, this didn't help at all, so... I'm sick of your shit. Well, it's Raven Rock then. What is Raven Rock? Do you know something about it? Sorry, Breton, can't talk right now. We're waiting for our escort, Raven Rock. Go see Carnius Magius in the shrine if you need something.
Outlander.
Okay. Why is it so hard for me to gain that sort of information? I guess I'll follow a road and see where it goes. It's the most obvious thing to ask in, and the game offers you no option to do that. So there's no roads leading out from here. There's nothing really for me to follow either. Okay, I'll try to help that fucking piece of crap guy. Commander, my only reason for doing that is though that I can he'll probably assign me to escort the guys outside the fort after I've done this, so yeah, nothing to
Yes,
say
friend.
to me. Leave.
Any time now.
Everyone could use a drink. Not Nord's will. Do I actually have to find some kind of a alcoholic beverage before anyone will talk to me? That seems like so contrived. I have to say I don't like this at all at the moment. Looks like very amateurish. It's mostly because of there's no dialogue. And no one will deal with me. Everyone has the exact same options showing. Yeah. Everybody's thinking one of them.
What is it you want?
Now I can't. Oh, yeah, this is crap. I guess that's in general one of my observations about this. The game itself is not particularly good. The lore and what's built around that is well told, and I would say that's the one good thing about the entire game. Otherwise, it's average to bad. So, in that sense, it's no surprise that a lot of people who remember this game really fondly gush about how good the lore and immersion in this game. That's because anyone who who values gameplay highly, or at least most of them, probably never bothered to play this game through. They probably played a few hours and then thought that they probably can have a better use for their time. And I'm very serious about that. As far as role-playing games are concerned, this is pretty bad gameplay-wise, the entire game. Before you get to the, at least, the better parts, you have to play this quite a lot. So, if you're not one of those types who endures just for the sake of seeing what the game has to offer, I certainly wouldn't blame if you just drop the game and did something better with your time. This is not a good game. Even at this point, the gameplay is not good. It's okay, but the battles aren't engaging. They're not dangerous, really. There's some nice trickery with the spells, things you can do, sort of see what happens, how to maybe break the game the system, but if you just want to have fun fights, fun gameplay, actual gameplay, Morrowind doesn't offer much. At least the vanilla Morrowind, it offers very little. And no one talks to me at all. That's the best part. How would I get alcohol from here? Not the Nordics will, after all, so I'm assuming that excludes me right from the start.
Go ahead, stranger.
Do you sell Cyrodiilic brandy or something? Yes, I know it was. The low morale. These soldiers lead a difficult existence on this island. It's cold, wet, dangerous, and far from home. Men here are denied all luxuries. This place is just damned awful. Have an important cult matter. Yeah. Yes, you see, my protege Mirissa left the shrine over a month ago, for those forsaken frozen wastes. Her challenge was to bring the word of the Imperial cult to the local savages. If he hasn't returned, and I fear the worst. What else could you call them? They're hardly civilized with all that bear and wolf worship, and they hardly even recognize the Nine Divines. Most Nords are too busy worshipping heathen gods like Alduin or Orkay. That's why Mirisa's missionary work is so important. Mirisa has a passion for preaching. She thought she could be most effective by spreading the tenets of the Imperial cult to the residents of Solstheim. It's dangerous but necessary work. Her journeys into the wild have been very successful in the past, but Mirisa never returned from her last outing. I fear something terrible has happened to her. I don't suppose you would be willing to look for Mirisa. She means a great deal to me. Her work is very important to the Imperial cult. You have the look of an adventurer about you, Thule. If you could find Mirisa and return her to me, I would gladly empty the shrine's coffers into your purse. She left here over a month ago and headed north, towards Lake Fielding. You should begin your search in that area.
Talk is free. What do you want?
Do you have any booze? Well, I could go to...
Yes? What can
I might
this
as well go to Vardenfell. At least I know I can get booze from there. There's probably ways to get it from here too, but... this is sort of pointless wandering about, is getting very tiresome.
Just keep moving, and maybe I won't freeze.
Mine west of here, Ebony, they say. They say it will be very, very cold. West of here, a mine. Okay. Doesn't really help. Ah! Let's go back. No, not you.
Outlander, what do you want?
We can go there by boat. Raven Rock, I mean. Was already here. Well, this isn't much of a place now, is it? Oh, okay, I get it. It's not supposed to be much of a place. It is not a place really at all at this point. I'm sorry, Breton, but I'm here on official business and I don't have time to chat. Any official inquiries should be directed to Carnius Magius. He's a local factor and in charge of development and mining for Raven Rock. You can find him at the fort. He's been given orders above the Imperial Shrine. Fine. I was worried there for a moment that I had to do all this shitty kind of peasant work before I could get something going. Simply just talk to the correct
Without
guy
me, it all
and
falls to
everything's okay.
pieces.
So hopefully we can get things started. What do you want? Is this about the East Empire Company? I'm a very important man, I'll have you know, and I have no time for anything other than business. Yes, that's right, I'm the local factor. Not that it means much at this point. Our operations are just getting underway, and frankly, we're short-handed. We could use some help. Do you wish to join the East Empire Company? Sure. Your interest is commendable, and we can certainly use the manual labor, nothing else. As with all business, make sure you understand the requirements before accepting anything. Yeah, hire me. Very well then. You are now an underling in the East Empire Company, Thule. I'll make it clear to you now that I am the one in charge. See me when you're ready for an assignment or want a promotion. Yeah, promote me, dude. You've got the qualification, but you haven't done enough to prove to me you're ready. Okay. You think you're ready for work, eh? Very well. The first of our workers have arrived and need to get to the mining site. None of them are particularly skilled with a blade, so I'd like you to escort them. They know the way. You simply have to make sure they arrive safely. Once you're there, check in with Falco Galenius. He'll give you further instructions. For now, go speak with Gidar Verathan. He's down by the dock. Falco is the second in command and takes his orders directly from me. Thankfully, he spends almost all his time at the site, so I don't have to listen to his optimistic drivel all the time. We can fight him there. I think this is the one we actually want to do. Well, not really want, but there's not going to be a Raven Rock unless we make it happen. So, in order to get something out of this expansion pack, you sort of have to do that. Yeah. A lot of wasted time, but at least we got a somewhat of a solid idea what's where and what sort of a situation is here at the island overall. We'll downball the Legion business. I have zero interest in that. The East Empire Company and a new colony here, that's the main focus. We want to do the airship thing too, naturally, but it's just a side quest in many ways as far as the entire content is concerned, so this is something the new colony being built here. It's not something I feel like I can skip, even though it might not be something that my character would have all that much interest in. If you're not going to do that, a lot of potential for this expansion is wasted, so let's get on with things.